there is a lot of videos out there that provides you the best games or experiences we currently have in our VR headsets. But I think what you need is a suggestion of apps or games to try in chronological order until you earn that VR legs badge. Hello there, Rizal here. Some of you may be new or a virgin to VR, or how we call it as, wait for it, VRgins. And you wonder what games or experiences you should try first, without spending and without getting dizzy. Someone in with guns blazing and tried VR apps and games with intense comfort level rating. So, that's it? That's it? That's the best you can do? Alright! Alright, whoa, nice eagle. Okay, get it, I get it. Alright, that's a bit high. That's a bit high. That's a bit high. That's a bit...
A few moments later.
Oh man. VR is really not for me.
And the whole...
And for most, that has been a huge mistake. They end up giving up VR thinking that it's not for them. And sadly, this is mostly the reason why they give it back, return, or sell their VR headsets. This is the same feeling I had when I first tried computer FPS games, you know, where you get really dizzy after several hours of gameplay. But I tried and tried until I got my computer legs, if there's a term like that, computer legs, because definitely for VR we have a term called VR legs. If you're pretty much comfortable in moving inside the VR space, then pretty much you've earned the VR legs. So first on my list is to install that First Steps, which is free in Oculus Store. This will teach new users on the ways to handle the controllers from pressing, grabbing, and using the joysticks. Now, here's a great tip for new users out there. You must tie your controllers like this. And you can just watch my other video here for a tutorial on how to do it. All you need is a rubber band. So there you go. Look how free it is. See? And it would help you a lot, I promise you. Next is trying First Contact, which is pretty much the same as First Steps, but focused more on the graphics and play. Third is trying the free demos out there that are rated comfortable. And these are my suggested demos to try. Beat Saber demo, which will give you a grasp on why this rhythm is so popular. Super Hot VR demo will make you feel like a superhero where time moves only when you move. Space Pirate Trainer demo will give you a feel on how to shoot things in space like Galaga, but in VR. Creed demo is a boxing arcade game that will really tire you out. If you're not into the mood of physical intensive games and want to try relaxing games, then I suggest trying the free games like Bait, which is a free fishing game in Oculus. This provides you an insight into how seated games work. PokerStars VR and Poker VR are also seated free games that makes you feel like you're in a casino and where you can play the slots, blackjack, and of course, poker without the guilt of losing real money. Quill Theater, YouTube VR, and Big Screen are free VR apps focused on art, videos, and movies you can also try without locomotion. The ultimate relaxation app for you that is free is Trip, which is a guided meditation application with calming music and mindfulness tutorials. So far, the games that I've presented do not have locomotion, or does not use a joystick for you to move in the VR space. You basically just need to walk with your legs to move in that VR space. I suggest you enjoy this locomotion free VR apps first until you get comfortable with it, maybe for a week or two, before you jump into moderate comfort level rated games. The next step is to try those comfortable rated apps that requires locomotion. However, you'll need to start with the teleportation as a movement option. Outspace VR and Facebook venues are social platforms where events are hosted and where you can meet and casually talk to VR users globally. Rec Room is like Roblox, where there is a ton of games or experiences to try, like paintball or battle royale games. These apps will train your senses to see and feel the VR space. At this point, my assumption is you are already accustomed to comfortable rated apps or games in the VR world and has been playing VR for several weeks now. The next apps that I'll be suggesting will be your first attempt to try locomotion in VR space. And let me warn you, the first movement will be very disorienting. Let's start with Mission ISS, which will not only educate you about the International Space Station, but will also somehow let you feel how to move in weightless space. The quality of the app is really good and I highly recommend it. Echo VR is another quality free game that is designed with VR sports in mind. Think of Frisbee in space between two competing groups. You can also start turning off teleportation in Big Screen, PokerStars VR, Outspace VR, Facebook venues, and Rec Room, and try moving with just your joysticks. At this point, I suggest that you play for a maximum of 15 minutes or less. Every time you take off your headset, you'll feel like you're floating, or sometimes others feel like moving their thumbs for them to walk. Try using an electric fan blowing in your face during your VR sessions. Or maybe even try taking some motion sickness pills, usually for traveling. You should do this 15 minutes or less sessions for several weeks until you barely notice the floating feeling, which means you're earning your VR legs and can add more time to your VR gameplays. So, for those who are prone to VR motion sickness, please do not give up. The more we use this tech, the more it gets developed, like Google Glass or Nintendo Virtual Boy.
Huh?
Oh, those fail. It takes time to get used to it, and once you have those VR legs, you will find a new world where possibilities are endless. I hope this episode helps, and for those who haven't subscribed yet, please do so by clicking on that red button below. Thank you.